Hi everyone. Today I would like to share some of the stories taken from my personal experience and life. So today I'm going to talk and share my points about diploma. So when I was 10 years old, I believed diploma was a magic key, a key that opened the door to success, respect, and a good life. The idea was instilled by my parents from my young age. Many people in my country, especially parents, still believe this. They say, get a diploma and your future is guaranteed. However, what if that key doesn't open the door? What if it opens the wrong door? When I was in the 5th grade at school, my cousin graduated one of the most prestigious universities in Uzbekistan. Everyone naturally said he will have a great career because he has a diploma. To my surprise, he couldn't get a job related to his field. He worked even at a petrol station and restaurant, not as a specialist in his field, but as a blue-collar worker in most cases. Even today, he's still searching for a stable job. As a child, I didn't understand. How could someone with such a respected degree fail to achieve what he wanted? Later, I met a lot of people like him, graduates with diplomas, but without careers. That's when I became afraid. What if I become the next victim of the system? When it was time for me to apply for university, I received a call from my mother. She told me which faculty I had to choose. She believed she was helping me, but actually she was forcing me to study the whole major that I had no interest in. Out of respect, I said yes, but secretly I chose a field I was passionate about. When it was time to graduate the university, only 5 out of 15 course mates could find jobs in our field. Later, after getting my master's degree, when I started working at an institution in my hometown, I saw the same pattern again and again among my students. That's when I realized one of the most significant problems in Uzbekistan and many other countries. Parents deeply worry about their children and want them to have a bright future. However, sometimes their care and control may unintentionally destroy their dreams, motivation, and even professional paths. We cannot reject the fact that diploma proves that you have studied. However, it cannot prove that you can think independently. Universities often teach students what to think, but not how to think. They teach obedience, memorization, and standardized answers. But real life is not multiple choice. Real life is full of uncertainty. Independent thinking is the ability to navigate that uncertainty. In many countries, especially in developing contexts like Uzbekistan, parents choose careers for their children. Society values prestige over passion, and most students follow the path they don't understand or love. This creates a generation of graduates who are qualified on paper but lost in reality. The second problem in my country, most freshmen once they enter university, the target is achieved. They say, I got admitted, my future is secured. However, in reality, this is not the end. Everything starts there. And we need to understand, university is not the final goal. It is the beginning of intellectual responsibility. Instead of exploring their field, developing their own ideas, and questioning knowledge, they prefer to relax, to have a lot of time, to spend their time with their friends. However, knowledge without independent thinking is fragile. Today, we're living in the world of artificial intelligence. AI is far more knowledgeable than any human being. It can calculate, memorize, analyze data. If education only focuses on knowledge, humans will always lose. So there is one thing, however, that AI cannot truly replicate. This is creativity and original human thinking. Creativity comes from curiosity, emotions, personal experiences, and imagination. This is what allows humans to invent, inspire, lead, and transform societies. If students only repeat information, so AI will replace them. But if students learn to think independently, critically, and more innovatively, so AI will become their tool, not their competitor. Education should prepare students not just to compete with machines, but to do what machines cannot. Like question, innovate, emphasize, and imagine. Independent thinkers are not produced diplomas. They are produced by choice, courage, and creativity. When students choose their own paths independently, they become more motivated, more responsible for their own future. Education should not create followers. It should create the designers of the future. So here, from this stage, I would like to talk two groups. First, to parents. Do not force your children to live your dreams. Instead, help them discover their own. Second, to young people. Do not let your fear choose your career. Your passion is not a hobby. It's your future. A diploma can open the doors, but only independent thinking can help you walk through them. So the next time when we celebrate a diploma, let's ask a more important question. Did this education teach them how to think? Thank you.